Hello, and in this video, we are going to learn 2 easy ways to convert date to weekday in Excel. First, using the weekday function, and secondly, using the custom date format. So you can see here that I have a very simple list of dates and I want to convert that into weekdays. So I want to convert from January 28th, 2019 to Monday or Tuesday and Wednesday, etc, etc. And the reason we want to do that is, in a lot of cases, we want to see which day is the busiest day of the week. If you are working for a store, then you want to know which day is busy and which day is not busy. So you can roster staff and prepare inventory accordingly. Or if you're working as a social media manager for a brand, you might want to know what is the best day to post content out. What day will the post will get the most traction from the viewers. Alright, so first let's learn how to use the weekday function. Now first let's press the equal sign, and this is telling Excel that we are going to enter a formula. Now our formula is weekday, so select that and then press tab. Now serial number means our original date, alright, so C2 and comma, and then return type. There are a lot of different types here for you to choose from. Basically, if you want one to be Monday and then 2 to be Tuesday, then select 2. If you want 1 to be Sunday, then select 1. So in this case, I'm going to type 2 because basically the list here, 1 equals Monday, 2 equals Tuesday, 3 equals Wednesday, and so on. Alright, so close bracket and then hit enter. Okay. Now this works, but these are all 1, 6, 5, 3, 4. It's really confusing. Now we will need to map them into Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday so that it is easier for us to understand. Now, and in order to do that, we could do a VLOOKUP function. So equal VLOOKUP. Alright, open bracket. Lookup value is D2. Alright, yeah. And then the table array is this table. Alright, column index number is number 2 because basically we want Excel to look up this table and then return us with the value from the second column. Alright, and then the range lookup could be exact match, so it could be false because basically we want it to map exactly. If it is 1, then return us with Monday. If it is 2, then return us with Tuesday. Okay, and then close bracket and then hit enter. Alright, so far so good. Now let's double click to autofill the formula. Oh, look what happens. The formula says error. Let's see what happens. Alright, so here's the issue because VLOOKUP, basically the first column is fine, but for the second column, the lookup range kind of moves. So for the first column, the lookup range is I5 to J11. But for the second column, it becomes I6 to J12, and we want the lookup range to remain the same. So in this case, don't worry, well, we just need to lock the cells so that it doesn't move. Alright, and in order to lock the cell, you can press F4, or in some cases, you might need to press Fn plus F4 at the same time. And basically, when you lock the cells, Excel will return us with the $2 sign next to the cell itself. So alright, F4 again. Okay, so now the cells are locked. Okay, now let's double click to autofill the formula again, and now it is working properly. So you can see here that we need to use a combination of weekday and VLOOKUP function to do the trick. But now that we understand it, let's try to combine this all in one single cell. Alright, so very simple. First is VLOOKUP equal sign VLOOKUP. Okay, and the lookup value here, we could do the weekday function, weekday. Series number is C2, and then return type is 2. Okay, alright, now the table array is here. Now we will need to lock the cell so that it doesn't move. Okay, so lock one cell, lock J11. Alright, that is done. Now next column index number is column number 2. Okay, and then the range lookup is we want exact match, so let's type false in this case. Alright, close bracket and then hit enter. Okay, so far so good. Now let's double click to autofill the formula down, and there you have it. So now you can easily analyze the data and find out what is a quiet day and what is the busiest day. So you can find out the seasonality and the peak and off-peak day to arrange your business accordingly. Alright, so that is the weekday plus VLOOKUP function. Now this method works, but it's a bit messy and we will need to combine two functions into one. And if you are not familiar with Excel and you look at this formula, it could give a lot of people a lot of headache. So let's learn an easier way to convert from date to weekday by not using formula. And for the second method, we will use a custom date format in Excel. So first, let's select our data range. And then go to Home, go to Number Format. Alright, now go to Custom. And in the Type box, just type DDD. So basically, if you type DDD 3 times, it will return us with either month, Tuesday, basically short date. If you want Excel to return us with full date, then just type DDD 4 times. So for example, DDD here, it will return us with Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So okay, click OK. And our job is done. Now a lot of you might think, okay, this is great, but I want both. I want both the date and the weekday. So, and I don't want to do any formula. So how do we do that? Well, very simple. Just press the equal sign. So basically, we are going to create a new column. And for this column, we will format it with the weekday format. So D. All right, press OK. And there you have it. We have the best of both worlds without any messy formula. And that's it. I hope you found this video useful. That's it for now. Happy learning and see you in the next video.